All right, so scroll down here, install WordPress, or see how it says whatever. Go ahead and hit install. Install. Now, I'm not going to install it on the root. Now let's look at this. Now, when you get a domain and you have it in hosting, if you wanted to come up, like let's say it's phrasenet.com. If you want to install it, so when people go to phrasenet.com, you want to put it in the root of the server. It's going to default right here as WP, like a subdirectory. Okay. Think of it just like on your hard drive. When you go to your hard drive and make a folder, well, that's really a folder inside the root of C or D or whatever hard drive you're using. You want to install the website at the root, not inside of the folder. Okay? Now, if you want to make multiple websites off of your domain, then you can use it. You can make folders, and let's say you have affiliates of your business. You can make your main website at the root. Then you can copy that same website into a subdirectory for each one of your affiliate guys, so they'll look exactly the same.
So what would their domains be though?
Your domain slash their
name.
name.
My company is the Youth Career Coach, so it's the youthcareercoach.com.
Yep.
So the domain to that, if I had a coach in Rhode Island,
it'll be that.com slash the coach name. Okay?
But if you don't want that,
Then you can put it on a whole nother domain.
okay, so you just have it, okay?
Right.
a whole URL and you install
Or,
WordPress
which I'm not
on
going
it.
to go over, you can do a multi-site install. A multi-site install for WordPress is a one WordPress system that allows people to make multiple sites off of that system, but use the same database. You can log in across the whole board, and it knows the people across all your websites.
Like .com and .info, if you switch it.
You can push it to multiple domains,
Right.
but it knows they use the same database. So if they log in over here, you can still manage all your people and all those sites from one admin.
Yeah, she told me that.
Yeah.
Oh, I need that.
Yeah.
You can't remember all the passwords.
Okay, so I'm going to do this for the class. I'm just going to call it class. So that's going to be my root directory. So the website's going to be inside phrasenet.com/class. All right? All right, this is the name of the blog. This is the description of the blog. See, it says multi-site, WordPress multi-user. So if I click that, it'll think that I'm going to now create multiple engines off of this website. So that's all it is, to make a multiple engine. And from then on, from your admin of WordPress, you can spawn multiple websites from within the website itself. Okay? We're going to make it, go ahead.
does the original website have to be a WordPress site?
Yes. Remember, we're always working with WordPress, so you need to convert whatever you got to WordPress if you're going to do this at all.
So is that when they call them like add-ons or?
No. No, add-on is almost like it's the same thing as like a plugin.
Okay.
Okay? So I'm going to say just admin, and no, never do that, but I'm going to make it something else. I'll kill it after this class anyway. Let me just make it some damn password. I should have wrote some damn password. All right, so I made a little password, and you need to pick an email address, and we talk about this. Most time when people install WordPress or any site, they'll put their own email address based on whatever they have, Hotmail, Gmail, whatever. Not cool.
Okay.
Because when a website tries to send you information from the site, it's got to send it from its own extension, from its own domain, or the server thinks it's a spam. So no matter if you got another email address or not, make an email address on your server based on your domain, and you can forward that to the other one. You know what I mean? And plus, how would it sound if you own a big old corporate company, you would give them a Hotmail address?
You can do it all the time.
I know it. What's wrong with you?
I know, it's not right.
Can you imagine? I'm the CEO of Coca-Cola. Visit me at Coca-Cola, hotmail.com. Yeah, what you got going on, right? All right, you pick your language, whatever. Now, a lot of auto installers will give you these functions. If I click this, limit login attempts. Now, because robots hacking are really not humans. They're really software that knows. Most people don't change the admin. Most people don't, and all this kind of stuff. So it's banging out domains and trying to put their thing in, put the word admin in, and trying all kind of combinations for the password. If you limit the login attempts, it'll lock them out.
Right.
All right, so let me make sure I know my password. Go ahead.
I apologize that I was late. So quick question.
Sorry.
TMD hosting, it's your company?
No, I use 3 servers. I
Okay.
have my own server, which I use from a Supreme server. Many years ago in the 80s, I knew this was going to take off, so I paid to get in to the
Okay.
server. Okay, so I use, so this is in the black, I have my own.
Okay.
But
Because I also
but-
saw CCAN or Accelerated on the top right-hand corner.
Uh-huh.
So if I'm buying WordPress, I'm going to download it. If it was your company, then I could essentially host with you. But if it's not,
Yeah, I mean, and I have a host. I mean, I use my own, but I'm using George
because
right
I
now.
thought, are you showing us this because you want us to open up an account on this and get WordPress that way? And
No,
nobody use it?
I'm showing you this so that if you want to build your own WordPress site, this is the standard way to go.
And we should
You
use,
go
you're
through it.
recommending TMD hosting?
I do recommend TMD because they have a real big throttle for WordPress.
Okay.
Because WordPress sites use up a lot of data because there's really no pages on the website. There's really no pages. It's a database-driven website. So if you were to look at the files, there's no index page, there's none of that stuff. It's actually saving data into a database, and when you go look at home, it rebuilds the page out of data. So you gotta have a host that can handle that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Okay? But anyway, TMD is a good host, but I can talk about that afterwards. Okay? Let me remember my password again. Go ahead.
Why should we use this versus building a website from scratch?
This is building a website from
But I
scratch.
mean, using another tool, not WordPress. Why should we use this?
WordPress is the #1 tool on the planet for building websites. #1. Is the most modular and build-friendly for the web. That's why I choose it. There's many ways to build websites,
Well,
but this is a horse. This is what the big boys use. All right? Let me go down a little bit further. And once you install this, there's a theme that you need to pick. You don't have to pick anything right now. You might have your own theme. Remember I told you about themes? Well,
Yeah.
most systems will give you some things that you can look at, blah, 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 cute, whatever, okay? I'm just gonna pick something, and then we're gonna go ahead and install it, and you can all email your own stuff to you, and I'm gonna go ahead and install it. And
Are you done?
we have a website, okay?
Simple.
There it is.
Boom! No.
And it looks like crap, because there's no content. So, how do we log into WordPress? It's built into the system. So you go behind it, go WP-admin, and there you go. Okay?
Batman.com.
Admin, insert my password, log in, I hope I don't get locked out. And boom, I'm in the system. Save my password, I'm in. Okay? So now WordPress, I had copied it out. Okay? So now I don't need the.
I see you're recording this.
Yes.
How could we get a copy?
I'll put it up, but I record them every other week anyway. So you'll be able to see me doing this every other week.
Okay.
And I do it live on a webinar.
Really?
Yeah. And I do it for free.
Oh, on what? Where's
I've
that
been doing it for years.
Where's
Don't
that
worry,
webinar?
I'll let you know again. I'll let you know
It's all
again.
up in you, like. We learned it this week.
I'll let you know again, all right? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, what you're gonna get is about 20% of training, of knowledge, because you can't contain it, okay?
Yes, use it.
But what I'm doing is, because I'm going through this step by step, when you go back and look at it, you're going, oh, I remember that. Oh, I remember that, and you'll get it.
Right.
Instead of you coming out and it's like, doesn't mean anything,
More language.
okay? So now let me close this. Now, I don't need to be in the server no more, so I can close that site. I don't need to be in TMD hosting no more, I can close that site. So now I'm in the back office of the site that I just produced. This is the dashboard of WordPress. Now, what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to hover over this name of my website. See, it's the visit site. I'm going to open it in another window. So when you hover your mouse over this, that's the name of the site. Remember I named it my blog, whatever?
Right.
So you hover over that name, you can get to your dashboard, you can get to your theme management, you can customize the theme you have, you can get to your widget areas, you can get to your menu system, you can change the background, you can change the header. Now, depending upon the theme you install, it might have its own option engine that's much bigger than just this little standard thing, okay? It might, when you go to the dashboard, it'll say the theme options, and it has its own control panel because it has much more tools. But this is the standard. So I'm going to go first off and I'm going to go to my themes and just pick the standard theme that comes with WordPress. All right, when I click this, actually, they changed it. Let me back up.
Right, because you already chosen.
Yeah, but I'm going to pick one that came from WordPress, not the one that I just installed.
Okay.
WordPress gives you one that they recommend as a demo, as one to use. So I'm going to pick one of theirs. There's 2015. I'm going to click it. All right, it's going to show me a preview of what it might look like. And I'll pick the most plainest looking system. All right? And I'm going to go ahead and save and activate. So now, that's what my website looks like. If I had content in there, none of the content would ever go away. All I'm doing is changing the look of it. Okay? So you can change the look at anytime you want. You never lose your content. What you do lose is your menu placement sometime, from theme to theme. But I'll show you how to change that. So now we pick this. You know what? I hate this theme. Let me go back. I'm going to go to the dashboard. There's another way to get the themes. I'm going to go to the dashboard and go to appearances and get themes. And there it shows your themes. There's two ways you can get to themes. I don't like these themes. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to say, you know what? Let me go get me another theme. I'll say add new. And watch this. It shows all the themes right from WordPress. See that? Thousands of themes you can choose. But I'm going to pick one called 2011, actually, because it's easy to work with. I'll pick this one. So we're going to install it. And activate it. And if I look at the website again, it looks like that. Okay? Now the reason why I picked this is because it's a standard layout instead of a real complicated layout. People understand header, sidebars, body, footer. Okay, so that's why I'm going to work with this version. Now, I can bounce back and forth. Notice I have the dashboard open in one tab, and I have the website view in the other tab. This is the way you should design. That way you can flip between the two. You can do little changes, flip over here, hit refresh, and you can see what changes that are made. All right? So I'm going to go to the dashboard right now. But actually, before I do that, let me finish what I was doing over here. When you're logged in, you got these little areas that you can go to. If we move over one, see this little research sign right there? That's telling you that there's an update that's available. There's one available. Now, when you have a WordPress site, you want to make sure your updates are good because those updates are normally times security issues. If you do not keep up with your security, you will get hacked. I guarantee you. Okay?
So for every site that you have to have security on it, or is
Yes.
it, okay, so for each one of those?
Yeah, yes. I'm going to show you about that too. All right, now we move over a little bit. See this little message bubble? Can you see that up there? That's telling you that there's comments either waiting or not waiting. There's a 0 there, so there's no comments. Remember that WordPress has a blog built into it. So it's designed for two-way communication, for people to leave comments and things. Normally, when you first add a WordPress site and you don't do anything to stop hackers, you're going to have thousands of comments coming in your website, and they don't mean anything. What they're trying to do is get link backs. That's how people get their sites ranked. They pay a person called a link back farm to say, I need many links coming to my website. Okay? So what they do is they use spam engines to go to people who have not bulletproofed their site, and they leave these stupid comments on, oh, I like your website, blah, 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 but in the data it says they have a link back to a client site. Google doesn't know the difference. Google just sees that you got all these spider legs connected, and they keep ranking you, ranking high. Now they've changed the algorithm such that now that if the people who are linked to you don't really have any information that is relevant to you, then they give you a negative. So that's not working too much anymore. But yet you still get all the spam because they still are selling this to people, right? So anyway, if you got something, whatever. Now, this next thing that says plus and new, very easy. It stands for add new and whatever's under it. So we can add new post, which is a blog post. We can add new media, which is your cloud repository to save your images, data file, whatever you want. Add new page. That's the static content, like about us, contact us, that doesn't change. Add new user, because that's your interaction system, your member base. You can add a user on the fly, or you let users register and add themselves. That's something you have to set up to allow that. Okay? Everybody got that? All right, can you hear me in the back? All right, good.
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay. Now we slide on over. That, because I'm logged in, that's my profile. That right there is my avatar. Okay? Now, WordPress handles different things. They handle avatars and gravatars. You know what a gravatar
I
is?
don't even know what an avatar is.
An avatar is an image representation of you.
Say that again.
An avatar is an image representation of
Give me
you.
a real quick avatar.
I use my own picture, for an avatar.
Okay.
Sometimes I use my cartoon of myself, which you might have saw on my TV this running, my caricature. Because I'm an animator, I make that thing talk. It's funny as heck. Made my mom eat herself when I first did it. I literally did. And when I first did it, because I animated, I put this little teeny baby voice on my face, and it said, "I'm doing it, whatever." I showed it to my mom. My mom said, she started to say, "Wait a minute." Oh. She told me later what happened. I was laughing so hard. Anyway,
What's the gravatar?
a gravatar is a common avatar. It's a place where you store your avatar that you can use across multiple sites. So you put avatar one place, and if the system can have no gravatars, it'll find your gravatar based on your email address and use the picture. What's so important about it? Hackers normally don't have gravatars. So I always turn on gravatars. So when I go look at my users, if they ain't got an image, I delete them, because they're probably not a real person. Some people don't know about avatars either.
All of us would have got deleted, right? The whole class.
You can tell sometimes by the names, because they'll have some name with a whole bunch of gobbledygook, and their username doesn't even it don't even have nothing to do with it. But then smart engines will do that. Smart engines will use real names and make up emails. They're not even real, So anyway, that's another issue. So there's your user account. If you click on like your name or whatever, you can see your profile. You can edit your profile here, change your password, and all that kind of stuff. This little question mark, this little hourglass thing, not hourglass, magnifying glass, is so you can search the site even if they don't have a search thing on the site. Okay? So you can search the system. All right? Now, this is a header area. This is your title. This is your, what's this called? This is called, I always forget this. I can look right here. If I go in and if I hit settings, it's called tagline. Tagline. All right, so you got a title, tagline. So you know what it is, so when you go edit it, you know where it's going to change. All right. Some themes do not use these